Monday morning, coffee's brewing strong. Got my headphones on, hope nothing goes wrong. News and tips coming through the stream. Productivity, high chasing that dream. In the dusty buzz, lighting up the sky. New trends rising, can't let them pass by. Personality development, that's the key. Unlocking doors to where you wanna be. Turn it up, yeah, elevate the airways. Feel the vibe, let it brighten up your days. On the ride, keeping thoughts light and free. It's the VA radio where you wanna be. Turn it up, yeah, elevate the airways. Feel the vibe, let it brighten up your days. On the ride, keeping thoughts light and free. It's the VA radio where you wanna be. Midday slump, don't let it creep. Sage advice for dreams you wanna keep. Interviews with the pros on the rise, helping you to see through clearer eyes. Inspiration flowing through the wire. Words that lift you, taking you higher. Tune and listen, it's a daily routine, where the VA radio boosting your scene. Turn it up, yeah, elevate the airways. Feel the vibe, let it brighten up your days. On the ride, keeping thoughts light and free. It's the VA radio where you wanna be. Turn it up, yeah, elevate the airways. Feel the vibe, let it brighten up your days. On the ride, keeping thoughts light and free. It's the VA radio where you wanna be. Coffee's brewing strong. Got my headphones on, hope nothing goes wrong. With the VA radio boosting your scene. It's the VA radio where you wanna be. VA radio where you wanna be.
Tune in to the all-new episode of the VA Hour, where we dive into the journeys of individuals who've transitioned from traditional careers to the world of virtual assistants and freelancing. Get inspired, educated, and equipped with practical insights for anyone looking to make a similar career shift. Hear about the challenges, triumphs, and the passion that drives these VA pros to help others succeed. And now, here's our featured host.
Yes, hello, and it's a lovely Saturday evening, everyone. Welcome again to another episode of the VA Hour, where we have conversation that connects. Yes. So, how's everybody? I'm sure that you're all very excited for our guest for tonight. So, this is once again your the VA Hour. The VA Radio presents the VA Hour, where conversations that connect. So, once again, the VA Hour Radio is 1 hour segment where we dive into inspiring journeys of individuals who made the transition from traditional careers to the world of virtual assistance and freelancing. So, I'm sure that some of you or a lot of you really wanted to try to already no, start the transition and you just don't know how. Probably this segment would help you decide. So later on, we'll meet our guests, but our goal is to really inspire, educate, and offer actionable insights for those looking into embark a similar role or a similar career path in the VA industry. Okay, are you all excited to? So we're live naman, no? Are you all excited to meet our guest for this evening? Okay. So our guest is actually a fur mom freelancer, an entrepreneur, and a coach. Basically, a multitasking ninja. See? Overall, she has 14 years in the BPO before she transitioned and finally decided to become a virtual assistant. So, right now, um, one of the things that she loves to do is to hoard online courses because, according to her, learning is life. And she led a group of virtual assistants and eventually built her own agency. And we will try to look into some of the details how she do it. And will be turning 5 years in freelancing this coming May. Wow! So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, let us all welcome our guest for this evening, Miss Angeli Doromal, also known as Jel or Ange.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for having me, Vince. It's truly an
Yeah.
honor. Hello, everyone.
Yes, magandang gabi, Ash. Good evening,
Yes,
good evening. How was the week? Grabe. It's a
yes,
hell of a week.
it's a hell of a week, actually. Every day is, it's really tiring because you have to be at your best every day. So I'm already used to it. So it's pretty normal for a freelancer. So, laban lang.
Laban lang. Gaano katagal sa isa? I mean, on a daily, the 24-hour time frame, no? How many hours do you have to spend working as a VA ba? Or how do you manage your time on a daily basis? How do you start your day? Something like that.
If we're going to talk about way back around 2021 to 2023, I was really a total hustler because I usually spend actually before when I was in the BPO, I usually spend 16 hours in the office.
Mm.
Tapos I was able to bring that kind of habit when I started freelancing.
Grabe,
So
16 hours in the office.
yes. Yeah.
Hindi ko kaya.
So I was able to bring that kind of habit when I started freelancing. So I'm used to really working hard. So I didn't know before that ano siya, that it's going to ruin my life, personal life kasi I'm just really into work work work. So when I started freelancing before, 16 hours a day. And yeah, it's just sleep, work and then eat, repeat. That's my routine.
Ah.
And then just recently, way back last year, I realized now I have to change it. I have to really pursue work life balance because I'm not getting any younger anymore. And I have like, I feel something na sa lawas, like,
If you don't mind
na
us
jud.
asking from the VA radio, how young is the Ange Doroman?
Oh my God. It's 30-ish.
Ay,
So,
you
yes.
look like parang 32 ka lang, 31.
Oh, you
Huh?
really? Oh my God. Thank you so much, Vince. So much. Pero pag, you know what, actually, I was, I'm prepared today because I just got home
Yeah, I love the
from
pearls.
work. Oh, nag-workshop man gud ko. Gikan ko workshop. I created a free online course for
Mm-mm.
introduction to virtual assistants. So I
Wow.
just got home. So that's why I told Ray, he actually scheduled it for 6 p.m. and then I asked a favor, is it okay if we're going to move it to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
because
Oh.
5 p.m. mag-end ang workshop. So I have to give myself extra time para hindi ma-late. So yeah, good thing he acknowledged and he approved
Of course.
7 p.m.
Very ano naman yung friend natin is Ray, very versatile.
I didn't even
Oo.
expect that he's going to invite me for this one. Actually, this is my second time to be interviewed in this kind of segment. So it's really an honor for me.
Always love to have you in the show, in the segment, Ange. And we received very positive feedback when we had you at first, and we would love to have you always in our show. So right now, I'm sure that a lot of our listener for today really are very curious. Let's talk about first on your 14 years in the BPO. No, grabe that 14 years. How did you start working in the BPO? So How was Ange before during the BPO life year?
Actually, yeah, actually, I took Bachelor of Science in nursing, and
Oh,
yes, and
nurse by
uh,
profession pala si Miss Ange.
and then after that, ano siya, I first job ko talaga is a payroll clerk. If you heard about Badnox before,
I've heard about that. I think I've tasted some of their chickens.
yes, I was the payroll clerk, and then I changed my mind. I wanted to grow kasi ambisyosa tayo, 'di ba? So I
Yes.
and then noon, it's just ano lang, kaka-start ng call center. So way back before it was just Sutherland and VX, no, Concentrix.
Whereby here
So
in in
in
the
Davao.
city of Davao. Yes, grabe ang Sutherland
Mm,
before na the
yes,
pioneers. Meron
yeah,
naman mga bagong, meron naman mga mas nauna sa kanila, but when it comes to the branding, sila talaga yung parang sikat talaga dati yung pagdating nila.
yeah. So I started my training ground talaga is Concentrix. So I started in Concentrix for how many years? Like I think 4 years, 3 years. And then we got pirated by Sutherland for a tier 2 account.
Mga
And then
pirata talaga.
yes. And then after that, I was with Outsourcing as well. If you heard about Outsourcing, now
Ah,
it's already named as Awesome OS. And then
oh.
after that, lastly was with VXI. So doon ako sa VXI nag-grow. So I climbed the corporate ladder from agent to SME to TL to OM. And then
Mm.
pandemic happened, so there are a lot of things happened, unfortunate things actually happened
No.
way back pandemic. So I already have friends who started freelancing way back before pandemic happened, but I'm having second thoughts to leap no, leap and venture freelancing. So medyo naging final na when nag-pandemic na. So I have no choice kasi very scary ang COVID before, 'di ba?
Yeah, oo.
Yeah, so I started my
Were
freelance.
you ano ba, were you like encouraged to still work on site or like already work on site after those parang sumabog talaga yung parang pandemic after the vaccine and all that?
After ECQ, received an invitation to apply for other companies. Pero I already started freelancing and I really love to work from home because it's way different. And of course, if only I can turn back time, I would prefer to start earlier in freelancing because when I did not regret naman because I have a lot of learnings way back when I was still in the corporate. But as a mom, it's really important. It's precious for me to spend quality time with my family. Before, it's always been one of the reason na my away with my husband because I don't have time anymore for my
Kaya
family.
naman ang leave application sa corporate world.
Yeah, so that's why I jumped into freelancing and luckily I got hired right away naman within a month.
Wow, good for you. Now, that 14 years is actually a lot of years now. We would love to know about some of the memorable things that you've had in the past,
Mhm.
or your core memories, or those instances that you can't forget about
In the BPO.
while you were in yes, while you were in the
Yes.
BPO.
Actually, I'm really active in terms of extracurricular activities. I'm really active and I really appreciate my mentors, my bosses. I wanted to do a shout out. I wanted to shout out to Sir Joey, my associate director, to Sir Ken, to OM Patch, to Sir Prince, Sir RJ, and to all of my mentors who assisted me to be better every day because without them I think I haven't learned a lot of things, so they helped me hone my skills. So I'm very grateful pa din naman that I have experienced a lot of things in the BPO. So it's just that my quality time with my family will be na compromise siya that time kasi
Mm,
workaholic ako masyado.
no, oo,
Yes.
especially mga occasions, they would love to have you, and sometimes
Yes.
you can't join them dahil gano'n.
True. Yes. Lalo na nung pandemic kasi na-lockdown. So, we were locked down in the hotel. So,
Mm,
yun talaga. And ang daming mental health issues because of COVID. So, yeah.
that ano no. So what triggers the shift? So, yun talaga yung parang, yung anong yung nangyari, no? Bakit ka naka-decide na, I think this is enough. Okay, finally decided na ako. I will take the leap of faith. I will now start my VA journey. When did you realize to start your VA journey?
Actually, I sacrificed a lot of things during pandemic. Like, unfortunate things happened and all I have to do is just to accept the reality. So, I only realized that the pandemic was a blessing in disguise for me.
Mhm.
Because if hindi nangyari ang pandemic, I will not be able to start my freelancing career. So actually, I'm having second thoughts before if I'm going to do freelancing. So I was encouraged by my friends, mga freelancers na to push freelancing because they said they have mentioned a lot of things about freelancing, but you have to really hustle hard, especially when you're still starting. So that's why they encouraged me, and then yeah, I got motivated, and then finally I was able to get a client within a month. When I actually applied hundreds of you know um available positions before.
Grabe, hundreds applications.
Yes, kasi mahirap mag-apply and makakuha ng client, especially if you don't have experience yet in
True, I
freelancing.
believe so. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Right.
yes, and then after nun, when I got hired by a UK client, so yun na. So it's a sign that I have to push freelancing.
What it meant for your what it how does it what it meant for your for your personal and your professional growth, considering that you have grown so much in your corporate stint now. How was it for you in your what were you thinking when you already shifted to the VA journey?
There's a big difference actually. So when I started freelancing, I was able to get the perks working from home, which I really love. Because in reality, kasi I am an ambivert. I can only be extrovert depending on the person that I'm with or the people that I'm with. But if I don't like you, I would be introvert. So ganun ako. so so ganun ako. So, I really love working from home. I realize, oh my God, I really love this. I can work while I'm eating. I
Yeah.
can watch a movie while I'm working, but I can still provide quality service. I'm earning while I'm still at home, diba?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of perks that I'm getting. So I realize like it's not going to, benefit me for my personal reasons like family and such, and my self for my time for myself, but also I was able to consider it as a necessity to work from home because you know um it's giving me like an idea that working from home or being a freelancer, it will open me a lot of doors because it could possibly give a flexible work setup that would help me to balance my responsibilities as a mom. So when I dig deeper about this industry, I realized na there's a lot of potential of doing freelancing or virtual assistants. It's not just actually a job, but you can learn eventually on how to be strategic, and then of course at the end of the day, um I wanted to expand and grow my business. So, ang daming lumalabas na idea sa isip ko. And professionally, on the professional side, um, it pushed me to learn a lot of skills. So I started, di ba, when I transitioned from BPO to freelancing, I don't have any knowledge about freelancing at all. And I don't have any experience, zero experience. So it was really challenging for me. So since I have this attitude na laban lang and being optimistic, so I do it one step at a time. So I was able to develop new skills, building client relationship, and then of course I was able to create my own efficient systems for productivity and team management. And personally, it has given me a sense of fulfillment. Kasi I'm working from home. I have time for myself. I have time for my career, spiritually, and for my hobby. So, yun siya. So, there's a lot of difference. It is just that when you are working as a freelancer, you have to be at your best every day. So, the clients will just remove you from the account anytime they want because
Yeah.
if you're slacking, then what do you expect, diba? So you have to be at your best every day. So it was really both challenging and rewarding. So that's why I was able to, you know, um, stay in this kind of industry, and I will be turning 5 years this coming May. So
Wow, congratulations on that, Ash. Grabe. I'm sure it started. It was there was a lot. There were a lot of different challenges when you were starting. Would you like to share our listeners right now? What were some of the challenges you've encountered when you already shifted from the traditional work to becoming a VA, and how did you overcome those challenges?
yeah, sure. Shout out ko muna si Lorraine. Hi,
Yeah.
Lorraine. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, hello. Paki-hi
Lorraine
ako.
is your, I know, your colleague before.
Yes, she's currently in Manila. And also to Jennifer, shout
Oh,
out
shout
to
out to my
you.
best TL in life, TL Angeli. I love you. Oh, your
Oh,
team. Oh,
Jennifer. Hello,
we
Jennifer.
love
Ingat ka dyan sa
you.
Singapore. She's in Singapore right now.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So,
Gotcha.
my advice to everyone who is planning to start their journey as a freelancer or virtual assistant, well, of course, I have to set proper expectation that freelancing is not for everyone. Actually, that's the reality.
True.
There's some they might misinterpret those freelancers sharing about their successes or their milestone, but you have to look at the story behind those milestones.
True.
Diba? Do not just look at the part wherein they already achieved their success.
Mm-mm.
Kasi ang back part niyan would be really difficult things, difficult challenges. There's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of doubts before they reach that achievement.
True.
And what else? If you wanted to pursue freelancing, dapat you have 100% buo ang loob.
Buwang loob.
Kasi if you're just going to stay as if you're just going to show na always na lang how to be you, how to start, but you don't know how to execute it, and you are just procrastinating, then it's not gonna work. Freelancing is not for you. And of course, if you are currently working right now wherever you are, if which company that you are part with, corporate ba or whatever, do not just resign right away and jump into freelancing. You have to be prepared because it's not that if you're going to apply now, you can get clients right away. It will take time, especially if you're still starting. You have to be prepared. So there's a lot of things that you have to consider before resigning. And most importantly, um, you have to make sure na you have savings before you start
You.
freelancing, 'di ba?
True.
Kasi we don't know. There are a lot of possibilities. My client ka now, but freelancing is not stable. What's gonna happen, 'di ba? If, if my client ka na, but this client will not last for more than a month. So what's gonna happen? So you have to be prepared. Yun. And of course, you have to know how to start freelancing, and you have to be systematic. So yun yung mga setting of expectations ko. Yun ang major talaga. So that they will know that freelancing is not easy. And
True.
my advice, once, they are 100% ready to be a freelancer, is to embrace growth mindset and be open to continuous learning. Kasi it doesn't mean that you have a client right now that you will be at with that client forever.
True.
So that's why you have to continuously look for client. Constant client hunting is the key.
No? Grabe.
Yes. So
Grabe.
make it an example, like, 'di ba, ang mesa, the table has four legs, right? So if you lose the three legs, what's gonna happen? It's not gonna balance anymore, and you will fall. So it's the same in freelancing. So you have to make sure that your table is stable. So that's why constant client hunting is very important. So procrastination is a no-no. So
True.
you,
Dapat bawal ang tamad.
yes,
Bawal ang tamad.
yes.
When
And
you yeah, go ahead.
yes, and you have to also be adaptable. Kasi you have to adjust for the client. It's not the client that will adjust for you. So if you're able if you're able to get a client, make sure that you will take care of them. Cultural awareness is very important.
True. I
Yun.
love that cultural awareness and being resourceful and adaptable, no?
Yes.
When you're trying, when you identified opportunities, when you identify challenges in the job, or baka
Yeah,
may mga problems, you have to be proactive in giving them solutions.
true. You should be a problem solver. That's why you were hired, because you're going to fix their problem. And of course, do not just, I know that there's a lot of opportunities out there. But in freelancing, it's way different, because you just don't, you have to identify your niche. You have to identify your forte. You have to identify your expertise. So that's why you should not, grab a lot of skills, like a lot of, that's what happened to me before when I started, because I was really thirsty of learning. So I hoarded a lot of online courses, but it ended up hindi ko siya natapos lahat, because I was able to identify that I don't feel like doing it. So that's why you have to identify the niche that you really love doing, because if you don't like what you're doing, you will not be efficient. So that's very
Mm.
important. So once you're able to learn a specific skill, you have to make sure na you will be able to put it into action. So you have to do it in real projects before you jump to another skill. So that's the best way to do it.
What is your top three favorite skills?
Operations management. I love content creation, but it's kind of ano siya, difficult for me, because sometimes being a content creator, like social media management and marketing, is you have to use a lot of brain cells, because you have to be, when you do creatives, it should be original. And sometimes when you're sabog or you're tired, you cannot be, your creatives will be bullshit. So
The creative juices has wala na.
'di ba? And then when you woke up the next day, and when you're going to look at what you've done the previous night, sabihin
Ay,
mo, "Oh my
actually.
God, ang pangit ng ginawa ko." 'Di ba? So, it's kind of difficult, pero I love doing it. Pero it will take time, and it needs a lot of brain cells. So, yun siya. And what else?
The
I
third one.
love to anything about social media. And ano pa ba? I think lahat. Ang dami. Except yung things that would include numbers, because I'm really dumb in terms of mathematics. So I had this client, and he gave me this task about bookkeeping and accounting, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is really difficult for me." And ako
Oo.
naman, laban lang, sige, go push. So I took and grab it, kasi the rate is okay. But I realized the later part na, oh my God, I really hate doing this. So, yun. So
That's how
anything, any
important.
niche, yeah. So long as it's not going to include numbers, then I'm fine.
So that's why it's really important to really find your niche, not as you
Yes,
find your niche, so you can comfortably work on the things and the projects with your client. Di
yes,
sasakitan ang utok.
yes.
Ay, nako. When you started and when you had your first one or two clients, how does it feel?
When I got my first and second client, first two, I
Mm-mm.
was really happy. Kasi I've heard that it's really difficult to to have a client. So I got hired. I applied 2020 of May, and then I got hired the same month. So I was really happy. And then after that, of course, I didn't look for another client pa kasi I was like I wanted to do it win-win. Like, way back before, it was like they offered me $2 per hour, ganon,
Mm.
and I grabbed it kasi I don't have experience. So I grabbed it. Ang iniisip ko na lang is this is a win-win situation because I will be able to hone my skills. I will be able to learn a lot of things. At the same time, I can still earn. So it's like this is my training ground. So it's more on a win-win. So yun lang. And then after that, I leveled up right away because I gave a timeline to myself. Like for this specific months, I should be able to learn this. And then the next month, this should be ganon. Ganon ako. I wanted to plan everything strategically. So yun ang nangyari sa akin. So that's why I've got a lot of online courses.
Mm. So
Yes.
it's also important that you invest because
Yeah.
some of our friends who would like to start freelancing and start who would like to start VA, they forgot that they have to invest on learning skills. They have to dedicate time and money for it.
Yes. Of course. You have to invest. Lucky na sila ngayon kasi ang learning online courses mura na. Not like before. The most expensive online course that I purchased was 7,000 pesos.
Mm.
Ngayon mura na. So, you really have to invest. Actually, iba kasi ang mindset ng iba. Um, they think that, they wanted to start to something, they wanted to venture freelancing, but they don't want to invest. So, what's gonna happen? My way naman, if you don't want to spend money, then there's another resource, YouTube University. But
but the but there are pros and cons and
yes, there are
yeah,
pros and
oo,
cons.
there are pros and cons and then sabi ni Lorraine, me 10K mahal.
Mahal yung online courses noon, as in
Ang
super. Yes.
mahal.
So ngayon mura na. And that's why they have to think like for you to start freelancing, you really have to invest time and money. So that is if they wanted to grow and develop their skills. So yun lang. They should
And
always think everything is, you have to whatever you reap, you will sow it in eventually. So, yun. If you're just going to say how po today and you're not doing anything, so what are you going to sow after 2 months, after 3 months, after a year? Tiga how po ka pa din, 'di ba?
true. That is correct. I totally agree with you, coach. Now, you shared your profile, you led a group of virtual assistants and then
Yes.
eventually built your own agency. How did it start? How did you start leading group of virtual assistant? No? Kasi nga, pati manager naman, OM naman na ikaw talaga. So, paano naging ganon?
Um because I'm ambitious, charot. Hindi,
Correct.
ako kasi, I don't wanna feel stuck. And I wanted to do something new all the time. So, the reason of me that I finally decided to build my own is because I can see my passion is there, and I love to manage people. It is just that sometimes it's really challenging. Wala namang trabaho na hindi challenging. Pero aside from me helping the aspirants and the freelancing community, my goal really is to help both the clients and the VAs. So I can provide work to them at the same time I can be a partner to this client. So that's my goal. That's aside from me earning something, 'di ba? That's the reason earning. But of course, it's really difficult because I finally built this company due to heartache. 'Di ba if you are
Mm.
depressed, um there's going to be a lot of things because your mind is a magnet. So if you are depressed and you're sad and you know,
You wanted to have diversions.
yeah, I wanted to divert everything positively. So that's why I said to myself, I can do this actually. So I have to hustle, I have to stay low key. Mga ganun na mga peg. So, though there are a lot of trials along the way, it's given because I'm doing it alone. But eventually was able to meet genuine people, true people that were able to help me. So yeah, I was just really grateful. So it was built due to heartache. Yun, guys. That's the reason.
Oh. Well, ah. Kumusta naman ang puso ni Vange ngayon?
Okay na. Okay na ang puso.
Okey na,
Naka-move on na. Tsaka,
naka-move on na.
yes.
What do you love about leading, I mean, what do you love about your own agency? What do you love about leading these virtual assistants? What made you feel that it's fulfilling in some ways?
It's fulfilling whenever that I will be able to help somebody or someone to get a job. And there are a lot of people are out there who are, struggling to get a client, and if you will be able to help them, it's really fulfilling because especially we have to consider the status of our country right now. Mahal ang mga bilihin pero ang sahod maliit, 'di ba?
True.
So it is just that when I filter applicants, I wanted to make sure what I always tell them is right attitude weighs better than skills. Kasi if you don't have the right attitude, kahit na skillful ka, but your attitude is, hindi naman, basta if you don't have the
Reklamador.
right, yes, if you do not have the right attitude, pero skillful ka, I would rather choose the one that has the right attitude. Kasi eventually they will be an expert. So yun. And of course, it's really difficult kasi you will have a lot of obligations. Kasi aside from me having my own agency, I also have my own clients. Again,
Mm.
table dapat apat ang legs, 'di ba? So knowing that freelancing is not stable, so you have to be strategic, and that this is me being honest, ha. Kasi there are a lot of aspirants out there thinking that six digits is easy to achieve when you start freelancing, which is not. So that's not true. So you have to be strategic before you can get six digits income.
Exactly.
So yun.
And I love when you shared that you have this time frame earlier.
Yes,
This month I have to learn this and this and this
yes,
because you know the direction of your growth already when
yes,
you are in the VA industry. And that's a very nice standpoint which your students can adopt so that
mm,
they won't feel stuck in somewhere in their, but there are really some personalities na maliit lang naman ang kanilang kaligayahan.
yes,
Okay na ako dito. I mean, okay na so long as yung mga client and all that. But
yes,
you kept on inspiring these folks to really move forward and really grow professionally in their
yes.
VA journey. So right now, since you're already a very successful in the field of VA, now what do you love the most about becoming VA? As you mentioned earlier, work-life balance.
Yes.
what do you like about it? Yun.
Yeah, I can manage my time. I can control my time. That's the most important. Kasi I am the boss.
True.
I am the boss. So um at the same time, sa mga aspirants that are listening right now, this might not work for you, but I'm just telling my personal experiences and everything that worked for me. Okay. So yeah, for me kasi before, I'm not really choosy in terms of opportunities. Whatever may come, I always grab it. But now I already know my priorities. And I wanted to achieve work life balance. I don't want to work, work, work anymore. I wanted to make sure that I will be able to reach my ultimate dream by not sacrificing and compromising the quality time with my family. So, ang ginagawa ko is, you know, um, just making sure that I'm strategic. I have a system that I'm following, and I'm also using Pomodoro technique, which helped me a lot to be efficient and effective.
Mm.
So, yun. Actually, nakadepende kasi sa tao talaga. Kasi I cannot say that I am really successful in terms of in freelancing because each and every one of us, we have different definition of success. So for me, my success, I can definitely call it when I will be able to consistently achieve work-life balance. So though um, financial stability is one of the reason, but madali lang naman siya i-achieve but once you are consistent and you are not procrastinating. So yun ang advice ko. And
Consistent.
also, whatever you do, you always have to pray for it. Kasi I always believe in prayers.
True.
And
Agreed.
yeah, you have to really work hard for what you really wanted to achieve. Kasi if God wanted to kasi si God lang may alam on what's going to happen in the future because He has plans with everything. So that's why I didn't know when I was heartbroken. I didn't know that this is going to happen to me. So He has plans for each and every one of us. So don't get demotivated right away. Just pray for it, and then I'm pretty sure soon something good will happen. Yun lang. Pray.
Sabi ni Lord, okay, ipapa-heartache mo na si Ange.
Pag iba ako ma-heartache,
Oo.
iba ako broken hearted.
Ayaw mo makinig, okay, ma-heartache ka. Kaya naging ganon. Okay. So right now you already have I love quality time with family. Kasi alam
Yes,
mo, we're not gonna stay in this world.
forever.
Ingon pa sila lumalabay lang to everything is just temporary.
Yes,
We're just visitor in this world, no?
true,
And then generations, the next generations, we will be forgotten.
true.
So the only thing that it's important is that you live your while you're here, you live
Yes,
your life worthwhile. O,
yes,
hindi mo naman dadalhin lahat ng mga gold
true.
mga
Yeah.
ano sa langit. Totoo ang ano yun siya. So, just one lang quick recap on your journey as virtual assistants when you try to lead the group of virtual assistants. Can you remember or can you recall this one person that was really hesitant but was at first was hesitant but really tried their best and then right now they you can say that they were already successful. How was that journey? Can you recall
Um,
one person?
um, I can recall a person. I think I'll make it a shout out. Hello, Lindell and Micah. So si Micah she started way back. I Thrive. She got hired as a workforce, and then I interviewed her and so on and so forth. And then after that, she's really new. And then I just gave her instructions, guided her on what she's doing. And right now, she's doing freelancing, and she's getting a lot of invites from clients. So she actually thanked me of whatever she learned, and it's really fulfilling when somebody thanks you of, the positive things happening to their lives. So that's the reason why I you know I'm giving free online courses to aspirants, because I think this is my purpose. I just wanted to help. Aside from me, I will also learn from them. So yun, shout out to Micah. You know, thank you for listening.
In fairness kay Micah naman talaga. And the other one, si
Lindell. So
Linda.
yeah, Lindell is actually she was also a cold caller before, and then after that, she's now doing freelancing on her own. Like, she works directly with a client, and she improved a lot. So hi, Lindell.
Wow, what an inspiring story.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing those, Ange. Right now, we're going to give the floor to you for those who would like to really start their journey in the VA industry, how they could do it, or if you would like to assist. I'm going to give you the floor.
Okay, thank you so much, Vince. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone that is watching right now. If you are really interested and 100% ang loob na mag-start sa freelancing, I am offering you a free online course for introduction to virtual assistants. Actually, we already started way back March 8th. So just visit my page, VA Ange. Please don't forget to like and follow so that you will be updated for any updates. And of course, there's a form on my page to wherein you can register. So if you want to change, if you wanted to pursue freelancing, if you wanted to provide to pursue work-life balance and earn dollars,
Correct.
this is it. So before, you will have to purchase online courses in very high price, but now it's achievable. So if you're watching this segment, it means to say that it's a sign for you to start freelancing.
True, it's a sign. That's correct. So they can also go to your page if you have Facebook page
Yes.
ba.
Yes, I have. They can follow Skilled Support Co. and VA Ange.
Okay, okay. Now, I'm just curious because you mentioned earlier, but you're a fur mom. Ano yun,
Yes.
dog cats?
Yeah, I have dogs. I have two beagle dogs. Yes. And they're
Wow.
chubby like me.
Kasi ang mga dogs no requires time din yan ba? Like to
Yes.
play, walk them.
You really have to work hard kasi ang mga pets, mga choosy na sa food.
Grabe. As in. Kasi ako, cats yun naman sa akin. Though
Mm.
hindi ko naman sila masyadong, kasi they don't naman require mga playtime and all that to mga walk. Pero Diyos ko, sa pagkain, sa littersan,
Yes.
sa
And it's
vitamins.
expensive ang mga things for pets.
Yeah,
Expensive.
oo.
So,
No.
yeah. So, we have to really work hard para sa mga pets.
Bahala na yung as a mom.
'Di ba? The
Oo.
reason of having a dog para may magbantay sa bahay, but nowadays it's not that anymore. You cannot
Sino
leave.
na magbantay ng mga dogs?
Yes, 'di ba? So mag-isip ka na, if I'll go travel, sinong magbabantay, 'di ba?
Ah,
Balik
wait. Baliktad na siya. So right now, when you do your life balance, you also love to travel.
Yes, I also love to
Where
travel.
was
If
your
only
most
I have
recent travel?
Palawan. We spent
Wow.
New Year, my husband and my two kids, we spent our New Year in Palawan, in Puerto Princesa and El Nido.
Wow, I can just imagine the fireworks display during the New Year's Eve.
Mhm. Yeah, there are fireworks there sa Puerto Princesa. Kaya lang yun nga lang, New Year, so dumating kami doon gabi, tapos close na pala ang mga wala kaming dinner. wala kaming handa sa New Year.
Sabi ni Jen, pwede maging dog mo na lang, TL Angeli, para yummy ang food. Ay, nako, but it was really nice talking with you. It's here at the VA Radio, VA Hour, Coach Ange, and we really thank you for sharing those stories with us. And I'm definitely sure that a lot of our listeners today may nakuha silang insights on how they could start and really if they are um just trying to weigh things pa ngayon, I'm definitely
Yes.
sure that when they get the chance to see this segment with you and with us,
Mhm.
and what is your message for aspiring VAs right now as your final message?
My final message is um make up your mind. Kasi I'm not pushing you to I'm not pushing each and everyone to be a freelancer. It depends on you. So, if you want again to change your path and if you wanted to work from home, then when are you going to start?
True, that is it. Thank you so much,
You're
Coach
welcome.
Ash.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
once thank you so much, Ange, and thank you for giving us the chance to invite you here again at the VA Hour. Once again, everyone, maraming salamat. This has been your Davos Premier host Vince Tan, and another segment for our the VA Hour, which has conversations that connects. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the VA Hour. We hope you're feeling inspired and ready to take on your VA journey. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow us for more great episodes coming your way. Only here at the VA Radio. Keep it light.
Morning coffee's brewing strong. Got my headphones on, hope nothing goes wrong. With the VA radio boosting your scene. It's the VA radio where you wanna be.